Now we are taking a walk down memory lane as we continue to explore Oregon's past.
Our Jeff Gianola is here, and Jeff, you discovered a bit of nostalgia as we head into the holiday season.
Yeah, what is one of your favorite Christmas memories, if you think about it? For many who grew up here, it was a magical place called Santaland on the 10th floor of the old downtown Meier and Frank store. Santaland closed along with the department store years ago, but that Christmas memory is still preserved inside a massive secret warehouse, as I'm about to show you as we uncover Oregon's treasures. So, Carrie, this is like being in a gigantic attic.
100,000 square feet, state-of-the-art, climate and humidity controlled.
The thousands of objects stored here tell the story of our lives, Oregon history preserved for future generations. What's the story behind this cow?
Well, a fellow named Richard Perkins, who was a native of England, made a fortune in the West in cattle. And he came to Portland, and in the early 1890s, he built a hotel. And he wanted it to be the special hotel for cattlemen and for stockyard people. And so he installed this cedar cow on top of his hotel.
Many of the items here have a more personal story. Well, this is something that I think is neat because Tom McCall was really one of my heroes.
Certainly the most iconic governor, I think, in Oregon history. And this was his desk that he kept at his home office, a classic old roll-top desk.
And there are the strange, quirky items.
One of the most colorful Portlanders, I think, of the 60s and 70s. Longtime Portlanders might remember Gracie Hansen. She was, for lack of a better term, Portland's Sophie Tucker.
Okay.
She performed at a club at the Hoyt Hotel, a 500-seat theater, and she was a chanteuse, kind of a Mae West type personality.
These bright pink furry lamps are from Gracie's stage show, preserved here for history. Somebody else got the rest.
And Darcel now has one of the dresses of Gracie Hansen, and she was just a little over 5 feet tall, and Darcel's a bit bigger, much taller, but has one of Gracie's dresses.
The collection is enormous. Objects stacked high on every shelf, down every aisle, each carefully tagged and cataloged. A roll of barbed wire next to a 1970s television set. An old radio with a button set to coin. Yes, we used to own a radio station. One of Portland's first drive-up bank teller windows. And an early example of high-tech phone communication.
We have many things from Meier and Frank in our collection. This was their switchboard, their phone, old-time phone operating system. When someone would call Meier and Frank, be connected with the men's haberdashery department or the ladies attire department or whatever department.
Meier and Frank was a big part of Portland history dating back to 1857.
Right behind this, you see the green wagon there. That was one of the original Meier and Frank delivery wagons, when they would deliver things by horse-drawn carriage.
To your home.
To your home, the great Meier and Frank service.
So this is one of the more interesting objects here. This looks like it came out of...
King Tut's tomb here. It did not, unfortunately. It came out of, believe it or not, Jeff, Meier and Frank.
Wow.
At their old Lloyd Center restaurant. It was the Aladdin restaurant. For some reason, it was an Egyptian-themed restaurant, and this presided over the restaurant. Folks were just intrigued by it and loved it, and there was this King Tut looking thing there in the restaurant, so now it's here.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
But for generations of Oregonians, Meier and Frank is etched in their memories for a different reason. The department store came alive at Christmas.
Generations of Oregon families, every Christmas, you could find them at the downtown Portland Meier and Frank, where the kids would ride in this tram in Santaland, where Santa was, animatronic elves and reindeer, and the tram would run around the ceiling of the 10th floor, and kids would get a look at Santaland. These are animatronic. They plug them in and they move. It's Rudolph, his nose lights up, elves who are busy doing various elf things when they are turned on, and that would be surrounding the Santaland scene.
Meier and Frank is gone, but here in the vault, Santaland lives on, carefully stored away including the most important piece in the collection. But you think about the generations of kids that sat on Santa's lap in this chair, and I'm sure a lot of folks watching this right now are saying, oh yeah, I remember that chair so well, I remember Santa so well. This is another neat part of our history.
I think this should be the anchor chair at KOIN.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to my boss about that. I'd like that. And I think I just got it cleared. The boss is going to let us use the Santa chair as the anchor chair just during the Christmas season. I hope anyway. I want to go back and look at a photo of the two kids you saw on Santa's lap, if we can do that.
Yep.
Dan, do these kids look familiar to you?
They sure do. Those are my kids, Ellie and Ben, and she's like 4 and he's like 18 months old. And you know, I remember so clearly.
Yeah.
She was so excited to wear that dress and sit on Santa's lap. You stand in line for a long, long time.
And they had the same Santa for years.
Right.
It was the same Santa Claus.
Yeah, my son. So you're standing in line with your kids, and my wife had his hair all done nicely, and he wanted nothing to do with it. He's just patting it down, and so my wife's mortified that his hair doesn't look good in this picture.
Yeah, and they're both in college now.
Now in college,
Yeah.
yes, and both taller than me. So.
Well, Uncovering Oregon's Treasures continue every Wednesday right here on the 4 p.m. news. Wait until you see what we uncover next week. I'm not going to blow it for you now. I want you to tune in. But right now, go to coin.com to answer the question, how do they decide what they keep inside the vault? What's valuable? It's a story only on coin.com, along with all our treasure stories from the vault. And we'll continue that next Wednesday. Dan, thanks for letting us use that
Oh my
picture.
gosh, I can't wait to show my kids.